God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
We shouldn't.
Glenn Beck is clearly someone who reads a lot of literary fiction, and I think that's great for Steve. A lot of sales.
Steve is a wretched human being. He sells out at every chance he gets, whether he wants to trend with candy or with politics or with rock and roll or with sexual innuendo, anything. He'll jump on to the Pokemon wagon if that's what it takes to sell books. Frankly, he disgusts me.
Well, you know, a lot of my friends, liberal friends, have been upset by this whole thing and the whole idea that he's sold out. But I kind of see Steve is doing a version of what President Obama's doing and trying to bring various constituencies together. I mean, he's bringing big oil together with big pharma and small oil and big giant agribusiness, and I think he's just figured out you might as well go where the money is. And you know, Steve was never all that far into principles anyway, really. So it's really, I think, a matter of him having figured out that at some point a lot of us on the liberal side of things are just going to be ground under, and he doesn't want to be part of that pack. And I kind of admire the viciousness of that. But I've always responded to the viciousness in Steve's work. You know, I'm surprised by Steve moving any units, frankly, under any circumstances. So the fact that he's moving more, I'm just, more power to him, essentially. I mean, Dan Brown can't do all the sales. Steve can get some of them as well. Me, I'm going into haiku or formal poetry. I'm just giving up on the whole unit moving thing entirely. I don't see any point to it anymore.
You know, Steve Almond's got a growing base of people. I think he would have sold some books, but stratospherically different with Fox behind him. I think, we're talking millions now. I'm actually shocked and distressed.
Well, I feel betrayed. This is the first I've heard of this. I thought that Steve and I had something special. And I wish I could quit him.
My opinion of Steve has just gone down a little bit.
You know, I really admire his writing, but I really wouldn't trust him to babysit, or I wouldn't loan him any money.
He has an enormous library